Welcome in to Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling, the only podcast on the Marshland Media Empire conglomeration experience, breaking on down episode by episode, beat by beat, and sweat by sweat. Lucha Underground, we did it. You did it. Welcome in. I'm Sean, by the way. Hey, how you doing? Over with my good friend and co-host, James.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing splendid. And hey, guys, sorry for the slight delay in the release of this because I will be putting this out this week, Sean. Right after you leave, I'm going to edit this and get it right out for the people to watch along to.
Bing, bang, boom. Watch along. What are we watching along to? I'm so glad you asked.
That ass.
I'm so glad that ass. Hey, before we get into this episode, I just want to thank you, dear listeners, for having that ass.
Well, no, I'm saying we're watching along to that ass.
Oh, and by that ass, you mean Ultima Lucha Tres.
I mean a children's story called That Ass.
Okay.
And, it's about a donkey. It's tongue-in-cheek.
Real unrelated.
Yeah.
When I was working at, I think I mentioned on this podcast, I was the host at a holiday night themed nightclub.
Yeah, you've mentioned. You won't shut up about it.
Every day I worked, like literally every day, I had to mention Dominic the Christmas Donkey at least once. And I'm pretty sure all of my coworkers either never heard of that song or fucking hated it.
Angus the Ann Arbor ass.
Uh-huh.
Arbor Day, not Ann Arbor. The Ann Arbor Day ass. There we go.
Is that all? That's it?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Just people have to know about Angus the Arbor Day ass.
Matthew the
Memorial Day Mule.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's all three forms of donkey, baby.
Mm-hmm. Except for Benny, the... Oh, no. I had Benny, and then I thought a B holiday would come to me. Birthday.
Okay,
Benny the Birthday Burro.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And why aren't you saying it in all the other languages? We don't know, that's why.
Yeah, we're not that smart. You should know that by now. You've been listening to us for over 2-3 seasons.
Oh, we're not donkeys, but we are uncultured swine.
This is true. This is why we host a wrestling podcast. Yeah.
Even though lucha is culture, as Conan recently said. He teamed up with another commentator recently?
Probably. I did not.
No, who's the commentator in that thing, WWE?
I didn't see Worlds Collide yet. I haven't watched it. I'm so sorry, viewers. I have not seen Worlds Collide yet. Hopefully it's somewhere like on Peacock or like some WWE owned affiliate. Thank you so much. I do want to watch that. I don't know. I feel like yeah.
He was complimenting the United States individual who's commentating, saying like he was respectful to the art form, and that's what I'm all about.
What if it was Matt Stryker?
It was not Matt Stryker.
I bet it was
I would
Matt
have
Stryker.
remembered Matt Stryker, okay,
I bumped the microphone. I was so excited for Matt. I have done such a weird 180 on Matt Stryker since this podcast began.
I mean, I think what Matt Stryker's abilities did a 180 from episode 1 to now.
This is also true. And you'll still get moments of like, ooh, but like overall, it's caring, right? Like you can see Matt Stryker really fucking cares.
I will defend Matt Stryker, knowing that they do sometimes do punch-ins for commentary. So there could always be a chance that he did not want to say that. He was told to say some things in post-production to liven things up. That could just be, Big Dick Johnson coming in saying like, hey, man, you should say this.
James, I love your very selective knowledge of wrestling.
Yeah.
Where, like, you could not remember Stone Cold Steve Austin's name, but you are very familiar with the work of Big Dick Johnson.
Well, that's because you talked about him sometimes, and then I found out he was the head writer of Lucha Underground.
I might have mentioned him once. I feel like you did the research, though, and that's what counts.
Yes.
You know what that is? That's Matt Stryker energy.
Yeah, I have grown.
You have grown.
Whereas you just don't do the research at all sometimes.
I am the Vampiro. I do not do the research. And sometimes when I stand up from a table, I fart.
Oh, he did that?
I think so.
Okay, well, can you count us down and let people know what we're about to
Yes.
watch?
So if this is your first time listening to these end of seasons, so something Lucha Underground does that is a little different from other wrestling shows, they don't have pay-per-view events at the end of every television season. They do their large, what would be their WrestleMania, and that's called Ultima Lucha. So what we do for these very special episodes, we like to do a watch along. So we're going to count y'all down from 3 all the way to 1, actually all the way to play. And you guys can hit play along with us. You can watch along as we mostly talk bullshit. And every now and again, I have to let James know when it's okay to uncover his eyes when it gets a little too nasty.
That was just once.
It's not to say it won't ever happen again, though.
Unless it's Vampiro in the ring, which, hey, he went on his tour of retirement.
I wonder how many retire. Who has more retirement tours, Aerosmith or Vampiro? It's gotta be comparable.
Well, guess what, guys? Vampiro's Master Republic, Rockabilly Vampiro Apocalypse issue 4 finally out, baby.
Hell yeah. I'm so glad I stalled so you could remember to pull out that comic.
Oh, I'll pull it out, baby.
Is that I saw for a second. It looks like Ash from the Evil Dead on the cover.
No, that's Vampiro from Night Warrior on the cover.
Let's go. You know what? If you're going to like harness the vibe out of anyone, that's a good vibe.
Yeah.
That's a sweet ass vibe.
Vampiro is Vampiro in Vampiro.
Hey, unrelated. I saw speaking of like Ash from Evil Dead vibes, I finally saw Mandy. That movie's very good.
Haven't seen it and won't see it for probably another 2-3 years.
Until you watch it for Engaged and Nicolas Cage.
You want to count down 3, 2, 1, play?
I would love to. Get your little fingies ready, dear listeners. We are counting down from 3, 2, 1, play.
Welcome to Ultima Lucha Tres.
Oh my gosh, because it's been about 2 weeks. So we saw, well, here's the recap. Perfect. The fucking war match, which was the ambulance match, which was crazy. Dante Fox and Swerve. And then what do we see? And then we saw Tejano versus Famous B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Famous B somehow won.
Hell yeah. I'm looking. You talk about like just goofy with very serious. I love that. I love it. It's like it's salty and sweet. You know, it's like chocolate covered pretzels. And I'm looking forward to that chocolate covered pretzel of a team up.
Oh, real quick, was that from last season? Katrina and Ivelisse?
It might have been from early this season.
Okay.
We haven't seen Ivelisse for a long time. So like
way too long.
Yeah. But they were building because they were building this for a while.
Yeah, but then she got injured and
then because Katrina's like also like balls deep in her like storyline with her sister or mother, excuse me.
But also it does tie in with the storyline with this dude.
With Jeremiah Crane. Yeah.
I know Big Dick Johnson. I will forget that guy's name every time. Jeremiah Crane. But it's because he's also Sammy Callahan.
Yeah.
Calhoun.
Oh,
Poon.
Calabasas.
Hail to Poon.
What now?
Yeah, you guys just...
Guys,
strong women deserve you to be bowing at their feet, okay?
I need y'all to appreciate your mothers today, because it's about time we all...
moms,
That's the original Poon.
Who is she?
No.
That's the original Poon.
Who
I thought she said Poon for 2 seconds, I'm not gonna lie.
Poon is she?
Oh yeah, by the way, they were dating at some point. They can't still be together.
No, I think they're still together.
Well, I think they're breaking up right now.
Yeah.
any man? And after I'm done beating Katrina's ass tonight,
Oh no.
I'm gonna finish beating you.
Who do you think's gonna win between these two?
Ivelisse and Katrina?
Yeah.
I know we haven't really seen Katrina wrestle, but I'm rooting. I gotta pull for Katrina. She has more going on, right?
Yeah, but this could lead into what Ivelisse does next season.
Yeah, but then it could, and she'll probably continue this because they missed so much time this season. I could see them. I kind of want them to continue that.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. Katrina's doing a lot. Like we've loved Katrina since season 1. I feel like we've been big fans of her character.
I've been a fan of Ivelisse.
Yeah. if I'm going down to the wire on the 2, I'm going Katrina. Who do you got?
I'm going to say Ivelisse.
Yeah.
Also, I really hope next season, or maybe at the end of this season, we meet Dario's dad, and it's not something in MLW that it's introduced Dario's dad.
Yeah. It's a hard. Yeah, I hope so. It's next season's gonna be so weird because we know that like so many things are gonna get left off. Like, what are they building towards? What are we gonna see? I just hope we see more Godfrey more than anything.
Real quick, do you want to know who plays Dario's dad?
Oh, you know?
Yeah,
Yes.
Dario. Yeah.
Oh,
I know that because like it's on Wikipedia or IMDb, it'll say like who you play.
Look at that polo. Let's go, Vampiro. I feel like every guy I went to middle school with, that was their like dress up nice polo.
Yeah.
That was like their school picture day polo.
Oh yeah, that's my cousin Adam and Joe. That's the type of shit they would wear to be like, yes, we are not in fact dealing drugs right now.
Oh, I have to go to court today? Let me put on my nice polo. Yes, Phoenix versus Marty, baby. This is such a...
Actually, real quick, I want to defend my cousin. They would wear a suit to court.
Okay.
I'm saying like out and about to be like, we're not dealing drugs. They'd look like that.
All right, excuse me. The motherfuckers I know would wear that shirt to court.
No.
Hey, they're dirty motherfuckers, and I love them.
Into the ring here in the temple with
Oh, is this right now?
3 years in the making.
Probably not. Well, how many matches are on the card?
I don't know.
Yeah.
More will be answered because
So I feel like that might be middle.
Santos does what she does better than anyone.
Who is it?
Take it away.
So there's probably the 3-way.
The following lucha is a battle royal for a unique
Oh no, it's a unique opportunity, you bish.
Not even on the bill. Just like, hey, this is happening.
Joey Ryan.
Oh, so this is the huge match that was billboarded last episode.
Yes.
Vinny Masato.
His name is still Mundo.
Mascari.
I'm
Fucking
glad.
Ricky Mundo, baby.
It takes time to. All of this was filmed probably on the same weekend. He can't change his name in a weekend.
Let's go. Let's go. Get in this match, boys.
Of Madness.
Aw, yeah.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
Dang.
So who you pull, as a fan, who you pulling for?
It's gotta be. Oh, wait, it's Son of Madness.
Yeah, because it's going to be Penta and
Oh,
Havoc.
yeah, I forgot.
That
Pimpanella's
ladder.
back.
Oh, hell yeah. Ooh. I asked that question too soon. Look at that fucking dress. Look at that fucking dress right now.
I think Willie Mack. That's who I've got it on.
That's fair. I gotta go Rabbit Tribe because they're my
Oh, yeah.
favorites. You know, that's why I'm asking like as a fan, just like who are you personally?
Either Paul London or Willie Mack.
Yeah, Pimpy's not a bad like either though, especially with this entrance. That's how you fucking
No,
book
but
Pimpy.
like this is for a unique opportunity. I think Pimpy's there for like the pop that Pimpy gets.
Yes, but you could also push Pimpinella.
Oh dang!
Like, Pimpinella could do it.
That guy freaking wanted it.
Who does you? If you go to a show and you're in the front row, Pimpy's like handing out kisses. I'm on my feet. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Or did that person not want it because either they were wiping the kiss away or they were wiping tears away? Which one? I hope it was tears.
I'm gonna say tears of joy. Yeah.
Man, there's a fully recorded.
Yes. That's how you do the. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I love the dance twist kiss.
Howard Kramer has a fully recorded Dragon Boy Suede song or album from like 2014, 2015, and it's never been released because it still needs to be like, in quotes, mixed.
Mm-hmm.
And he just needs to kickstart that to get it mixed by Starred from Who Charted.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called Tears on My Shaft.
Ah, so it's a romantic album.
Yes, because it's about women when they see his shaft, like they are crying tears of joy.
That's beautiful.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, Vinny, no.
Do not. So this is a Royal Rumble style. You gotta.
I'm assuming so.
Okay. First one out.
Oh, Vinny.
He's first one there, first one to leave, though.
No, appreciate. Oh no, it's over.
Oh, no.
Ring around the
madness.
Rosie. It's fucking over. I love it.
And it actually worked this time.
Yo, 3 men punching you in the head at the same time works.
Holy Christmas!
Yeah, baby.
I hope it's the 3 of them in the end, and they're like, all right, let's just put on an absolute banger of a match.
For the record, the Ring Around the Rosie 3 punches to the head technically worked on Matanza.
Did it?
Yeah, I mean, it was Matanza, so he recovered.
Okay.
But, like, it staggered him. It was not a good, he did, like, it was an effective maneuver. It did damage.
And Vamp, for someone like Pimpinella,
Wait, is that...
who has been absent
Who's the other guy in the ring? Why can't I think of his name?
What's he look like?
He's got a mask on.
Argenis.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that help Pimpinella?
Oh, my gosh.
That's what the kids are calling.
Oh, no!
Oh, dang.
Blowjob from Hellspot!
And there, I think, is Paul into it or not?
He's selling it. No, he's hurt. Yeah.
Okay. Dang, Paul London's already out.
Damn. Pimpy and the Rabbit Tribe. I want that to be a program. I want that to be like a full rivalry.
Arms of Pimpinella.
It'd be weird that
Yes.
two good guys, like 2 faces,
I mean,
Technicos,
yeah, I would say
are
technically
feuding. Yeah.
But they're also like, I could see it also just being like, but they're both also very weird. Like it just being for a whose head games are more powerful. Like it just being more of a maybe not a super long rivalry, but something of just like who's more powerful. Maybe Pimpy gets like Mascara and Sexy together and does like a trios rivalry.
Oh no,
No, Pimpy.
Probably not Pimpinella's intention.
Damn, these eliminations are fat. Oh,
Yeah.
PJ, you piece of shit.
Just caught Masquerade.
Ricky Mundo still in the ring.
That was a field
Wowzers.
That's because Willie Mack's going easy on him. Dang it. I wish they had caught him and then threw him back in, and they're like, he technically isn't
he's still
out.
in. Yo, they've done that before.
oh so
I
close.
feel like that's a Kofi Kingston spot.
PJ Black, who in my opinion
Oh,
Come on, Willie.
is lackey and speaking
What if the unique opportunity is like, oh, yes, you are now an executive assistant for Dario Cueto?
it's just like something the unique opportunity is actually a very business sound. It's just like, here is some real estate in Los Angeles.
See, this is who I thought was going to, like, hey, these are the 2 kind of big guys in the ring.
Yeah. I mean, PJ's still. Let's go. I'm so bummed that I have not seen much PJ Black before this.
Well, yes, dude.
Let's go, Willie, baby.
JCW champ.
JC Dub. But I feel like, yeah, because we're season 3 in.
and why should this night be
PJ Black might be my most holy shit. Who is this guy?
Yeah.
in the temple? What
Like that. But after watching him, it's like holy shit. I wonder what he. I never researched like what he's doing now. I should look that up after this.
I think he's teaching.
Dario in the tux, baby. What the fuck?
Congratulations!
Hefe chance. It's so interesting when Dario is over and when he's the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
It literally is. Yeah.
You have beaten some of the best luchadores in my temple. And it's time now for you to learn your unique opportunity.
Assistant to the boss.
For winning the Battle Royale, you have earned a Trios Championship match next week with Pindar, Vibora, and Drago.
Ooh. So sexy star.
However,
He is in Impact Wrestling right now.
there's a surprise.
Hold on. I just want to hear the rest of this.
I get to choose your partners.
Oh.
Wait, it's not all bad. If I was going to war, I'd want these guys as my partners. Too bad they just went to war with each other. Your partners will be Killshot and Dante Fox.
Yo.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, technically, Mac came into the company with Killshot.
Yeah.
Yeah. They with Mac, or oh my gosh, I just totally forgot E's name in this show.
turns to action for the first time in
Big Rick.
Okay.
Big Rick.
on the Queen of
So
the Dark
I've been wondering why these 3 were teamed up, because I have seen match lineups
Yeah.
for like the next season. I'm like, what? How How'd they become a team?
This is how a unique opportunity. So PJ Black is in Impact now.
Yeah, that's what Wikipedia says.
Hey, what is his name still PJ Black?
Maybe.
All right. I mean, good for him. Like, again, it's amazing to watch him work. I should watch more Impact.
Introducing first, accompanied by
Sinpact.
Ooh.
From beyond the brave, Katarina.
Here we go. Is this our... I think this is the second Katrina. Maybe it's the first. Mill in the fancy suit. I love seeing Mill ringside.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He stands his queen.
Yes. This is what... When we say worship the Poon, this is what we're talking about. Stand up for Poon.
Come out wherever you are, bitch.
Dude, is that what's in that box, man?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's the deal with what's in that box?
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, hey.
Dang, it's been a full season since we've seen Evilise.
Yeah.
It was probably like episode 5 or 7 that she got an injury.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, she went down early. It's good to see her. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Like, it was
to
so
see ya.
early that when they would bring up, like, midway through the season that this match was still happening, I'm like, is it?
You sure? Yeah.
I don't know if you can call her an
And I mean, it makes sense. Part of me also kind of likes, like, we got so much information on Katrina, right?
Mm-hmm.
So much more lore dropping. So much more, like, specifically intentions, right? Not just taking over the temple, but, like, taking that amulet from her mother, becoming fully immortal, even more powerful. And like Evilise just kind of comes back like, okay, I was not watching the show. I don't know what's going on, but it's still on. It's still on site with this bitch. Ultima Lucha, let's go.
Katrina, I think she senses a weak
That's a good. No, that's smart strategy. If I'm wrestling Evilise, I am also hiding in the office.
We can see that is clearly not an office store now. That is a set office store for how much the walls are shaking
Oh,
and
yeah.
bending.
Get when Evilise went one-on-one.
Ha!
Hell yeah.
Lucha Underground
That's a-
champion Mill
Fuck yeah.
looks like, what did Katrina hit her with?
Freaking poison or something.
Wow, she
Fucking Red Bull that murdered Dario's mother.
Yeah, she drank too much caffeine and she died.
Yep.
She drank that Red Bull.
She had too many wings, and it was like that the fizzy lifting drink. She flew all the way up to the fans.
Oh, yeah.
Got chopped.
She didn't know how to use those wings. Just like me freaking trying to put on a maxi pad. What are those wings for?
busted open.
How often are you trying to put on a maxi pad every week?
Like 5 times a month.
Oh, okay.
That's a bottle that can bust her.
Is that how often? I don't understand. I don't understand periods. I don't think they're real. I'm gonna say it right here on this podcast. Menstruation, that's a myth.
Into a
It's like they can choose when to do it, right?
Absolutely.
Is what congressmen have told people. It's like, this is why you're making these bills this way. You don't know what's going on.
I do all of my research. Speaking of periods, look at that blood. That sucked. And please edit that out.
No, that was good.
That was horrible.
That's improv, baby.
That's improve, as in Sean. You should improve your language.
Evilise could use a maxi pad right now.
For her face.
Yeah. It's absorbent.
Like, obviously, because we're talking about bleeding, like, she's cut right now. That's also, like, the coolest, meanest thing to say to someone. If I was a mean girl, if I was a villain in the Lindsay Lohan movie Mean Girls, I would use that as a line. Like, hey, maybe get a maxi pad for your face.
Oh, yeah.
And be like, that doesn't even make sense, but it hurt. Like, that's the point.
Unless, like, maybe they have a zit face. There's a lot of, like, scabby type stuff. Like, you could probably cure those scabs if you covered them with a maxi pad.
Though there is something... This is...
And then, like, if it's like an I'm just giving bully girls fueled for fire. If it's like an underdeveloped girl you're saying this to, you'd be like, yeah, clearly you don't need maxi pads for down there or for your pants because it's like you haven't hit puberty yet.
Yeah, this is how we support women, by teaching girls how to be better bullies.
Yeah, I'm supporting some women.
Sure.
And that's all that matters. Support some women.
Yes. Support some women.
Yeah.
Like J.K. Rowling.
No.
I like how that's the joke too far. I like sincerely love how that's the joke too far. Fuck J.K.
Yeah,
Rowling.
because I was going to say, like, some people don't support Katy Perry, and she's a woman, so clearly it's not support all women, some women.
Yeah.
And we're bullying Katy Perry,
Yeah, and J.K. Well, we're not even bullying J.K. Rowling. The best thing you do is just ignore her until she falls off the face of the earth.
And yet, you continue
To say her name?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bud.
She's literally, people try to treat her like Voldemort.
I only say her name to remember people we don't talk about her.
Oh, dang. Evilise is out
Hey.
of the pinfall.
I think there's also something when bullying, if your insults don't make sense,
Oh, yeah, that's totally fine.
it's actually in some ways better because
Yeah.
then they get they get angry with like, but that doesn't even make sense. They shouldn't be laughing, and now they're angry with both what you said and the lack of justice and logic.
The only time Katrina's ever opened her box in millennia, am I right, guys?
Wow. So true. So true. Hey, Jeremiah Crane knows something about that. She won't have sex with him.
Well, no, she's such a powerful woman that, like, men act like they want her, but when they finally get her, they're like, those are the men she's attracting.
The men who come in their pants when they finally get a chance?
Not even come, they just get scared.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do when I get scared, is what you were gonna say.
No?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You get scared and you're freaking,
Hey, James, how's that movie you're showing over in that projectionist booth? Huh? Projecting your fears onto me.
Oh, like Night of the Comet?
Sure. What is
Like,
that?
oh, dude, you should watch Night of the Comet. Or, like, The Demon, or Demons? Yeah, Demons.
I feel like I've heard of demons, but I haven't seen demons.
Oh, it's fun.
Other than this Katrina. Oh, boy.
Oh, dang.
That is an interesting arm breaker. I like that. Step up sort of arm breaker. And it's a finish. Okay. Interesting. That's a dope look. Looking up with the blood on her face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, make that a poster. Put that on a t-shirt.
And her red hair matches brilliantly with the blood.
Hell yeah. For not a wrestler, like serviceable, right? Because I don't think Katrina is a full-time wrestler.
Not full-time, but she has trained. She was in not NXT. Maybe it was NXT.
Okay. But yeah. No, that was fun.
When NXT was like a reality type show.
Oh, she was in that version of NXT?
I think so.
I've never actually watched
I'll
the
double
reality.
check.
Part of me I think the only one I want to see is the Daniel Bryan season. Whoa, wait, behind!
Oh, who
Hitting-
was it?
Jeremiah Crane.
You thought that was Son of Havoc?
I couldn't see real quick. That's why I was surprised. Nah, Crane, baby, with the hammer.
Jeremiah Crane.
Dude, I fucking love this piece of shit. God, he's a scumbag.
I mean, we've speculated on Jeremiah's interest and affinity for Katrina.
I mean, if I was going to break up with my girlfriend,
What do you make of this?
I don't think I would hit her with a hammer in the back of the knee. But you know what? Who am I to judge?
Jeremiah's got to be a fool. I don't know.
Real quick, she was in NXT during 2010 to I think 2013.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Was she more? I wonder if was she more? You probably don't have information if she was more of a manager or a wrestler.
I think she was wrestling.
Who will suffer
Hell yeah.
humiliation? We find out.
I reached for my water and realized I put it too far away, but I fixed it.
Can you join wrestling schools? Just like when you join Second City or IO, you could take, it's
100%.
improv, or there's sketch, but there's also writing classes. Can you do wrestling, but it's to learn how to be a manager?
100%. Oh yeah.
Why am I not in one of these?
I don't know. We have a great wrestling school in the city too. Freelance.
All right.
Freelance Academy. I mean, you'll probably have to
learn some wrestling.
I imagine they'd have you like step
Yeah.
into the ring just to like, hey, here's what it looks like, here's how it feels.
Because someday all managers will get, DDT'd at least once.
I feel very true. I feel like I've seen something too, specifically where they're like, hey, we're actually looking for referees or managers or like not specifically wrestlers.
Okay.
To train. But yeah, most wrestling school, and it depends on the size of the school. But like we'll train you on all, because it's just gonna train you on all aspects of the business. Like, hey, here's how you set up the ring and take down the ring, because we're gonna need ring crew. Here's how you kind of do everything. And we're just kind of like, I guess it's kind of like comedy school, where like you will like an improv school or something, where you'll go and you'll learn stuff. But you'll find like what feels most right to you. Like,
Okay.
took these improv classes. I eventually then I kind of stumbled into sketch classes, and like that's where I feel most comfortable.
All of a sudden, I, like in 2 years, I'm like, yeah, Sean, so like I started going to this as a manager, but now I'm doing straight up death matches.
It's amazing, and it's great as long as my opponent doesn't start bleeding, because then I have to cover my eyes, and it's very hard to wrestle when you cannot see.
No, like I've,
You got so you are the deathmatch dealer.
but when I'm in the ring, I'm cool with it, but I can't watch this stuff like from a television. I'm like, oh, yucky.
And there's a moment after one night where you're looking in the mirror, sort like a very like rock bottom, what have I become moment. And it's a night after you versus David Arquette where you take it too far. And you're like, oh no, I've become everything I've hated.
No, I'd be
David
a nice
Arquette,
guy.
I'm so sorry.
No,
but this is you've lost everything.
No, I can still retain myself, dude.
The story is you will, but you have to lose it all to learn how to gain it back.
This isn't some goddamn
This is your journey.
sports biopic.
This is your Rudy.
No. Rudy can suck my... None of that... Most of that's not true, you know that,
No, yeah,
right?
Rudy's a fake story. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudy's fake news.
Good movie, though.
Is it, though?
Been a long time. I'll
Mask
say
v.
yeah.
hair, dude.
Hell yeah, baby. Oh, Phoenix, you absolute hunk.
Oh, no. I'm so scared for them.
Yeah,
Zordon.
Yeah, Wayne Coyne.
Wayne Coyne?
Yeah. Isn't the lead singer for the Flaming Lips?
Oh, I have no idea.
His name is Wayne Coyne, I believe. I'm like 99% sure, and the 1% is because you questioned me.
That's like when Steve Barnes was like, oh yeah, Gibby Haynes, and we were like, who the fuck is Gibby Haynes? And he's
Wait,
like,
hold on. I think I know who Gibby Haynes is.
who is it?
Is Gibby Haynes a child actor from Ned's Declassified?
No,
Damn.
Gibby Haynes is it's exactly like what you were talking about.
He's the lead singer of the Flaming Lips?
No, he's the
I thought that
drummer
was
for
Wayne
the
Coyne.
Butthole Surfers. And I was like, yeah, we totally know Gibby Haynes, the drummer of the Butthole Surfers.
Hold on. You have such an extensive knowledge of what is admittedly a fairly niche genre of hip hop.
Yeah?
So when we mention, also like Wayne, I feel like the Flaming Lips
But I'm
are
never
not
gonna
that
be
niche.
like, hey, you don't know the third member of Nodis, Mastermind, or TNT?
Did you feel like I was judging you for not knowing Wayne Coyne? I apologize.
Oh, no, but...
Steve Barnes was? Fuck Steve Barnes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's finally coming back. Steve Barnes, you thought I forgot about you? No, this rivalry goes to the death. Fuck you. Meet me for salt and blood. I'll eat both of you out of your fucking veins.
He's gonna David Arquette you, dude.
No.
Steve's gonna do that to you.
No, I know what you meant. No,
Yeah.
wait. Hold on. I want to win. No, wait.
No.
Booker, man, put me over.
And when people try to send you to the hospital, he's just gonna like pull your leg.
Arrgh. He's going to lie to me, or he's going to literally pull my leg?
Literally pull your leg away from people trying to help you.
What if he does both? He's like, don't worry, I'll take you to the hospital. As he's pulling my leg, he's pulling my leg. When you pull my leg, you pull my leg.
Dude, I want a Johnny Mundo one.
I saw that, the mask with the Johnny Mundo crosses in the eyes.
Yeah. Well, on the sunglasses.
Yeah.
It gives extra
Oh, fucking Phoenix.
stuff.
This.
UV protection.
Yeah. The UV stands for ultra violence of the devil.
Oh, yeah. Who's gonna lose their hair tonight?
I mean, hot take. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I think Phoenix is winning.
It's clearly got to be Phoenix. I mean, come on
Yeah.
now. This is
Like, he's not giving up his mask.
no, that would be so messed up. He's literally a cornerstone of this company. Like,
And this isn't WWF or WCW. Who took off Mysterio's mask?
WCW.
Okay, yeah, this isn't WCW.
No, this is like specifically a company geared towards Lucha Libre. And like, yeah, him, Penta, Drago, probably the most recognizable masks in the whole temple.
Except
for Rey
Blue
Mysterio.
Demon Jr.
I'll say outside of the legends, outside of Mysterio and Damon.
The WWE legends. The superstar legends.
Oh my gosh, James, you've been pilled.
Uh-huh.
You've been WWE pilled. No, you don't want to watch wrestling. You just want to watch sports entertainment.
No, I've just been pilled.
Oh shit, nice. Oh.
And they're suppositories, okay?
Okay.
That's the only good thing about being WWE pilled.
Is that they're all anal?
Yeah.
Nice.
And they vibrate just perfectly on your prostate.
And they're actually they don't get absorbed. They're just eggs. Those vibrating eggs. They're not pills at all. They're just sex toy. Is every pill? I mean, everything is a sex toy. I guess if your intentions are true.
Marty and Mariposa got the win, and I think that only
Yeah, whoa.
Yaga yaga yaga.
right hand there by the Moth, who will have a size and strength advantage.
Oh, I need to say, like, Nicole and I say yaga yaga yow, and Lance started saying it, and now Sean has started saying it.
Have I said yaga before?
The last time
Recently I did.
Yeah, you said it in a message to me.
Yeah, I like it because you got like as far as like words with mouth sounds, like just mouth feels. Yaga is a good mouth feel.
Yaga yow.
Take some time. Pause everything, dear listener, and just take some time to say yaga for a moment.
I forgot. It was MC Deep for sure, and I think we were like gaslighting him on something, or he was trying to maybe gaslight us on stuff Nicole and I were saying when we all lived together wasn't funny. So like Nicole and I, as he was leaving, kept going yak 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 yak, and that has turned into yaga 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 yow, and then it turned into like a auga thing. That was insane. That was a good kick.
Y'all are cartoon characters.
Good.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
What is the figuratively? Literally, yes.
I would say figuratively, yes. Literally, we have a cartoon comic
Oh, yes.
where we are,
Yes, of course, Crumbo.
which can be found in a newspaper in Wisconsin.
About time those Wisconsinites have something to look at.
No, he's doing it it's
Too
premature.
soon. Just too soon.
This should be,
If you win the match, he's getting it off, too.
or is it first to do it?
No, it's supposed to be the winner. Ooh, Marty.
Dario should be stepping in, being like, hey, you're shooting your shot a little too soon.
Literally, if you win the match, then what do you get, you big dumb?
Yeah.
You big dumb.
He removes his mask, Marty wins, so then he's like, I'll shave my own head.
Have you ever heard of Mr. America, this Hulk Hogan gimmick?
I mean, I know I've heard of it.
Hogan gets this is like early 2000s WWE. Hogan gets fired. He comes, and then a new character comes in under a mask named Mr. America, and it's clearly Hogan.
Yeah, like, why? Hulk Hogan has a specific body type.
Which is the joke.
Yeah. Like, oh, The Rock was kicked off the show last week. Oh, who's this new guy? And it's like, well, clearly that's The Rock.
Especially when you can see his mustache. Like, it's...
Oh, wow.
Here's what... Yeah, they got him. Ooh, they got him. Fuck, that's a handsome
Ew,
boy,
that's
though.
squirting out.
Yeah.
Did you see it squirt out?
Wow. Yeah, holy shit. He really got his mask. God damn. And his forehead.
Ew.
The reason I brought it up, shouts out to our friend Godzelli. He was watching an old, I think, Judgment Day VHS. And I hate it so much. So the match is like a mask match. Like if Mr. America loses, he has to take off his mask.
Uh-huh.
So he's wrestling, and in the middle of the match, Dude. Come on now. In the middle of the match, Mr. America, Hogan, goes on the turnbuckle, lifts up his mask to bite Roddy Piper's forehead. First of all, there's a big old mouth hole. Like, again, we can see his mustache. There's no constraining his fucking mouth to do the bite spot. Second of all, the entire point of the match is to leave the mask on your head so you don't get fired for being... It's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen. And it's like, even what Marty's doing now about taking the mask off before the match is over, not as dumb as that fucking bullshit. It made me so mad. I was so upset, like how 20 odd years later, watching that back.
But at least in this scenario, it's like, well, even if Phoenix wins, I've gotten some of his mask off. Like, that's good. Or this is an offensive mechanism where now Phoenix has to be fidgeting with his mask even more.
Offensive as well as offensive, in like, I'm getting in your head by doing something so dastardly, so evil. Like, there were.
Oh, man.
We came up with 3 reasons that Marty could do this. Hulk Hogan, you giant piece of trash. Regardless of how bad you are as a person, you're a monster of a person. You're also a dumb fuck. You're a bad wrestler. And I can't. If this podcast is nothing but an excuse for me to shit on Hulk Hogan, this podcast has given me more than I could ever give back to it. God, I fucking hate that guy. Jesus, that's a good drop kick.
Marty looks determined under Hulk.
He did a King move. King does that.
Hell yeah, aka Minoru Suzuki, who did the mocap chair for King.
Spews everywhere. The hand comes down.
2.
It's only 2, baby.
Oh, Melissa crying as though she were looking
Deservedly.
like she was looking at Howard Kramer's dick.
Showing everyone what he wants us to believe in him.
Oh,
Has the turnbuckle came into play yet?
I don't think so. Is there? I missed it. Did someone take off one of the turnbuckle pads?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think so.
Dang, Vampiro is pumped.
Unless that's why I didn't actually see what cut up in Phoenix. That might have been it.
Oh, I thought it was like Marty like biting him or something.
Maybe, but I feel like that's a lot for just a bite. Like usually you bite. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been watching.
Man, it's still bleeding so aggressively.
Yeah, it is. Chef's kiss.
Maybe he has some capsules underneath.
Probably not. I feel like Phoenix is a little too old school and like came up in a very like not capsule culture, from what I understand of like the history of Lucha Libre in Mexico. It's very old school.
Good thing Toriyama didn't grow up in not capsule culture.
Wow. Hey, Bulma shouts out. Bulma briefs and the entire family operation.
I started reading Dr. Slump. I'm loving it.
Which one's Dr. Slump? Is that the girl with the purple hair?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's the other Toriyama creation, which it's just so far is, remember in Dragon Ball when Goku was just like a goofy little kid with super strength? That's all Dr. Slump is.
Which arguably, it's really the only Dragon Ball Z GT like that I want to go and revisit is like goofy. Yeah.
Like first season of Dragon Ball is so good.
Ooh, so good.
The Pilaf saga.
Yes. Fucking, oh my God. Yes. The Red Ribbon Army, the Red Ribbon Tower.
Oh, that one
as a kid hits. Like going back because it's like I could see that dragging because it's like it's specifically a stall, right?
Yeah.
But like as a kid who was like into fighting games and into super into Game of Death, the Lost Bruce Lee movie.
And I was super into Faces of Death.
Is that? That's one of those like it could be a joke. I could also see that being just true about you.
The famous clips we watched all the time.
Okay.
We were well aware of. But
Hopping back up to slap a man in the face. Fuck yes, Phoenix.
I, as a kid, didn't watch a lot of Dragon Ball, just Dragon Ball Z. So Nicole and I watched all of Dragon Ball in our mid-20s.
Hell yeah.
So we're familiar with the arcs that are just like, this is taking a little too long.
Real quick, Marty's I'm about to cry face is so good. Marty, that was supposed to be 3, I'm about to cry face. Perfect. Yeah, I could see, like, the tower I have such fond memories of. I also have very fond memories of Ninja with a gun.
Oh, yeah, that dude rules.
There's 7 Ninja Brothers. They each have an individual weapon, and one is just a gun, and it makes me laugh so much. Actually, a better version of that tower sort of story. The bridge. It's Baba's bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Where she... the scissors. Bringing back the scissors, Marty's new favorite weapon. Get in there, Melissa.
Can she interfere?
I mean, if there's no
Oh,
DQ.
no, it's...
Like... Melissa.
He's going to cut his throat.
Yes, he is. Wrestling is horror. Wrestling is a beautiful mixture between Degrassi and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
And everything in between.
I loved the abortion episode of this a few episodes back.
I mean, wrestling has definitely had abortion storylines.
AKA, it is Degrassi.
Wrestling is Degrassi.
The first episode of one of the Degrassi seasons is just like, yeah, I might have to get... Oh, no, I gotta get an abortion.
Yeah, when they say, I know I can make it through, they're talking about the devices passing through a woman's... Anyway.
Wait, you gotta... I'm not looking at you, but if you're talking, you gotta be in front of the microphone.
Okay.
You can't do... because I'm hearing you trail off, like, going like this, you know? Like...
Excuse me.
You gotta.
I will.
You gotta.
You gotta suck my
If it was a
asshole.
normal episode, that'd be fine, but it's a watch long. I'm not going through everything. You like turning up things manually.
450 splash from the springboard.
Oh,
Melissa
dang.
on the dog pile. That's 3, baby. That's a beautiful finish.
Imagine.
I can't believe you spent all that time talking. I get it. I need to do better. But you're going to talk over that beautiful ass finish to tell me to do a better job of podcast. I know I need to do a better job of podcasting. I listen back to the episodes. I'm disappointed in myself.
Oh, yeah.
Babies.
I just imagine coming home from your job and you're like, you wouldn't expect it, but people are like, wait, why are you covered in blood? And you're like, hard day at the job. And they're like, excuse me?
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens if you are a librarian and you are real susceptible to paper cuts. Fuck, Melissa's selling this beautifully.
Covered in the blood.
Fuck, yeah. This is beautiful.
What are they chanting?
Cut his hair?
Shave his head.
Something like that. Cut his hair or shave his head. Yo, Melissa popping off the shoes to show you she means business. Martin. I love the claps. Martin. Let's go. The car is waiting. I need you to
She's
keep
going to
your
shave
luck.
his ass. She's going to shave his
You think
ass.
Mariposa's going to do
Yeah.
The victory goes to Phoenix.
She's got to turn on him, right?
I don't know.
Where you going, Marty? Don't be a pussy!
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Here it comes.
See? Fuck yeah, brother.
I mean, but why?
Because he's dishonoring, you know?
For the culture?
Yeah.
Hell
He
yeah.
needs to be only fucking her, you know?
That's also fucked up but true.
Yeah.
That's also an accurate description of their character so far. Holy shit. Fuck. I mean, anytime I get to see Mariposa do anything, cheerleader Melissa is so good. She's just so good.
CLM.
Cheerleader Melissa? Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would laugh so hard if, as, like, they leave him and they're like, all right, that's the final match of today. Everyone please file out, and just people have to step over Marty.
It's like
that.
I forget which Naked Gun movie it is, but one of the bad guy falls off of a roof, and like literally then a steamroller goes by, then an ambulance drives over him, and then there's a parade that all walks over him.
Hell yeah. I gotta watch those movies.
Have you ever seen? Or has it been a while?
I have started one of them, but then I was like, I'm too sleepy, and that's it.
It might be some of my favorite joke writing ever.
All right, hell yeah.
Very, very.
I'm excited for the new one.
Yeah, because it's Liam Neeson starring. It's going to be weird because like Leslie Nielsen was perfect, but Liam Neeson, I think, can handle it.
Yeah.
And it's the Lonely Island guys.
Yeah.
It's going to be, yeah. If anyone's going to do, like, if I trust anyone with that, like, that style of joke writing, yeah, I think the Lonely Island guys got it.
He's trying to bite him. He's trying to eat him.
No. Look at that chunk of hair, you big
Guys,
freak.
just get a razor. Not a razor, a buzzer.
A scooter?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
If you get that reference, good for you.
I saw a loose razor scooter in the wild yesterday. I sat down at a park, like at a bench. We were waiting for our time to get into a rehearsal space, and someone just left a razor behind, like a razor, like name brand razor scooter. I was like,
Wowzers.
yeah.
I have dreams that I leave mine behind and I get sad.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please never. Hey, if you're a razor scooter owner out there, it's a responsibility. Okay, you take care of that razor scooter.
Must team with two men who just
Ooh.
take on the vicious.
Man, wonder what this is going to do to Marty's psyche next season.
Oh, he's gonna be crazy.
Or what if he goes the opposite, where he just becomes like super normal,
Vitamin D can finally reach his brain through his scalp, and he's just like, "Hey, what's going on?"
but in a creepy way? Like he is so normal
Hey,
that
what's
it's like,
going on?
okay, well, he's murdering people on his free time, right?
Yeah. He's clearly covering something up.
Oh yeah, just give him like that bald cut.
Yeah. Make him look like Festus, Luke Gallows.
Sexy star takes on Taya in a last
He's so sad. Oh. That's the only thing with hair matches. They're very cool, and the stakes are so real. It's not very exciting seeing someone shame someone else.
Oh yeah, not at all.
No, it's kind of they're always a little anticlimactic.
Yeah, you need to be campy with it, where it's like they're
You need a
sharpening
You need a gray
stuff.
rabbit to do a foot massage on their head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need it Looney Tunes.
You need a Looney Tunes.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching along with us. We will be back next week with part 3 of Ultima Lucha. Sean, what do you have to plug?
You know, me over on twitch.tv/GooseVonKaiser. I'm kind of taking a break right now to get ready for Shakespeare Blood Oath. Our production goes up towards the end of the summer. September. We're going to do our park shows at the end of September. Make sure you're following Shakespeare Blood Oath. We're on a lot of the social medias. Very excited for this production. James?
Hey guys, head over to patreon.com/MLM pod, where for $5 a month you get exclusive content every single Friday. This Friday is Engaged with Nicolas Cage, I believe, discussing Outcast. Starring Hayden Christensen and him. Nicolas Cage, you know.
What about Andre 3000?
See, we did make that joke of that it is a biopic where it's Nicolas Cage and Big Boy. Big Boy is playing Andre 3000 and Nicolas Cage is playing Big Boy.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so hear that on our previous episode
Hell
of
yeah.
whatever the last movie we watched was. It was about dementia. That's all I remember.
Oh.
You know? Yeah, just go over to patreon.com/MLM pod. Scroll back a couple posts and you'll find that episode of Engaged with Nicolas Cage. But $10
Rather
patrons
fitting.
get all of that. What's up?
Rather fitting, that's all you can remember.
Okay, yeah, dementia and shit.
Hey.
$10 patrons get all of that, plus monthly bonus exclusive content in the form of straight to Patreon. This month should be PJ coming over to discuss Cheetah Girls.
Yahoo!
I'm surprising him with that because I believe it is his favorite movie. And $10 patrons get shout-outs on every single free feed podcast. So let's begin with those, starting with Steve F., Alex Z, The Waz, Orion, my Bickle brother in common law, Joshua, Jake, Steve Barnes, A Sweet Child of Time, and Intro Void, my mother, Lowe's Corey's BFF, and now former roommate Shane from twitch.tv/Core Winning, It's Corwin, and the returning This Movie's Gay. We just put out an episode on not The Rookie, just simply Rookie from 2023 from twitch.tv/R2Shelby2, as well as Formulaica Podcast and Script Writing and the Rom Complex. It's twitch.tv/R2Shelby2. I messed up on that. And finally, from Speed Radio, a podcast on all things Sonic the Hedgehog, it's Tay, a.k.a. Zinny D, and I've been James.
And I've been Sean. This has been Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling. Purple Prancer forever. Be like Bob.
Bye-bye. Toot-a-loos.
Toot toot. That's the sound of a boat and a fart.
Oh, yeah.